Is it true that you own the Voyageurs logo? Like you bought it?
Yeah. So what I did was I went to the Dartmouth Darren Cosser, who used to be the executive director of Hockey Nova Scotia, was launching the minor midget, which is called U16 AAA now. And he asked me would I consider running a team. I said sure. And I was laying in bed one night. I was like, what do I call this team? I go, the Voyageurs. So I called up some people through the Montreal Canadiens to say, is there any proprietary thing with this logo? No, this logo's dormant. I went through the trademark process in Canada to see if anyone owned the logo, and it had gone dormant. So I paid a very minimal fee and I secured it. So all that means, look, I mean, if you started a gentleman's hockey team and you wanted to put the logo on your jersey, I don't care. That logo is probably used by many teams to this day. But if I ever wanted to monetize it, have a clothing line or something, which I don't think I'll ever do, okay. It's just something that I wanted to have it. And some people were asking me, are you allowed to use that logo? Well, now I can say, yes, I can use that logo. It's mine. And I don't even know where I put the paperwork to it because I don't think anybody cares. But it's technically I don't own the name because the name Voyageurs is used all over the place. Yeah. But that actual logo is it's my logo.
Well, yeah, you own history now. It's kind of what you look. Yeah, cool. It's in the jerseys are great too. The colors, the red, the white, the blue. That's a classic sports jersey.
It's a reflection of my childhood.
Yes, there you go.
If you're going to run a team and you want to make it something you believe in, why not connect back to the stuff you love the most? And for me, the Voyageurs were my team growing up. So to have a midget team, a U16 team, and call them the Voyageurs after my childhood team, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
When did you put the bid in to host this coming up this weekend?
The Provincials. Yes. That was back just before Christmas, just before the World Juniors.
Okay.
And pretty simple bid. It's at RBC in Dartmouth, and I just lined it all up, secured the ice time, secured all the procedural things you need to have for provincials. And I got the email in January saying we're hosting the tournament. So we automatically get to go. We finished second in the league, so we probably would have wound up there anyway. But we get the bye to go by finishing second, and we would have been there anyway as a host team. So it starts Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Easter weekend. We're pumped up. It's going to be great.
Is the team still running on adrenaline after winning the Ice Jam?
I think so. That was a pivotal thing. That was a big deal, man. That was a big, hairy deal for us. That was. I know, and you guys did a great job. We have been good, but not great for the past 6 years. And that's not to disrespect any of our previous teams. We're always good. We're always competitive. We're always knocking on the door. But we haven't done a lot of winning. Like we haven't hosted. We won a tournament our very first year. And I think the tradition we've set in with our team has been mostly third, fourth, fifth place. We'll be fourth place, 4 points out of second place, and put on a good showing in the playoffs, but not win anything. To win that Ice Jam, I was sick with COVID. I just was feeling better. I got back to the rink and I watched them win. And it was like Peter Pan having the pixie dust sprinkled on me. I was so happy. And I was so happy for those boys. They're such a good group of kids. Our coaching staff, we have a young coaching staff, great bunch of guys, a great bunch of players. A lot of those players probably belong in major midget, but there's only so many seats at the table. So a lot of them get siloed to the minor midget. I call them minor midget, to the U16 AAA league. And to have them have that moment was fantastic. And, I had this sort of out-of-body experience when I was at the rink. The clock was ticking down, and I was standing next to the glass, and I could hear the parents from our parent group, and they were muttering out loud the enthusiasm, the excitement, the, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're going to win dialogue coming out of them. It was great because you think of it, all those moms and dads, driving your kids to practice 6 o'clock in the morning at the Shearwater Arena or Cole Harbor Place or the old Bowls Arena. And, Dartmouth teams are competitive, but Dartmouth teams don't always win. That's just a fact. They do win sometimes, but not a lot. And so for a lot of those moms and dads and those kids, that might have been to that point the first truly winning moment they had. That wasn't lost to me at all because for me, it was my first winning moment.
Was it?
For all my kids, minor hockey, for all that stuff, I don't recall.
Wow.
I recall maybe winning like the civic division at the Sedma hockey tournament.
That's a big deal. I won that.
That was a big deal. So I remember those kind of moments. But the Ice Jam's a big deal.
Absolutely.
Like that was a big signature moment. Big crowd, big vibe, big celebration. It was just, I felt so blessed to be a part of it. I get giddy talking about it. It's still so cool.
Yeah, it's a sense of accomplishment. Yeah. Absolutely. You put your work in and then it rewards yourself. It pays off.
For sure. And that was hopefully the opening chapter of winning provincials. I don't want to talk smack. I don't want to sound like we're being cocky. We have a good team. We have momentum. We have directionality. We're developing good players. Our coaching staff is excellent. We have a great, talented crew from the players on up to the coaches. And I just got a good feeling that we have a good shot to have another championship win this weekend if we do things the right way, play the right way. And to use that term I used earlier, stay mission focused. Like just keep your foot on the gas pedal, and 4 more days, win a championship, and have a moment you'll remember for the rest of your life.
It's the best time of year.
Yeah.
It's the best time of year just for sports. Yeah. It's the best. Baseball's back. Playoffs are here. Yeah. You know, it's just a great time of year.
You know, Final Four happening. Women's Final Four had TV ratings better than NBA.
Did it?
It's amazing to me. Like it is, but this is a sweet spot for sports. Everybody's watching. Yeah. Everybody's watching. Within like 5 days, within 10 days, you have opening. Well, take it further. Within 2-week period going ahead, we'll have opening day for baseball, men's and women's NCAA Final Four, local provincials, Stanley Cup playoffs starting, and the Masters is coming up. Everything's happening this time of the year. The sun is shining, the weather's turning. Like, I love this time of the year because from a local standpoint and from a national, international standpoint, there are so many things happening, and it makes you get excited, and it makes you realize that summer is also coming as well.